What's up, everybody? Jester here. Oh, wow, the voice isn't quite ready. Ooh, boy. Good morning. We found another juicy one. So we're going to share that raid with you. We got 12 minutes before this thing pops. So we'll just kind of play it by ear a little bit. But I needed to get live if we were going to do so. I've already taken out most of his other stuff. Didn't have a lot anywhere else. But as you can see, we've got one of our patented little 3x2s here with boxes on the inside, and we're ready. Ready for whatever may be. Try to get my voice warmed up here. Sorry. Oof. Rough time. We have just a few more minutes, and we will be a lootin' and a scootin'. I want to know where this spider keeps coming from. At any rate, what are we looking for in this loot raid? Well, more armor scraps. We could be looking for... I don't really need the tier 3 materials, but we might well look for them. Just whatever's fun. Whatever we can find is fun. We'll take demon blood this time. We'll take blood crystals because I don't have a full box of those. Fuel, always good. I did hit another raid where we found 80-some scraps, but we couldn't get into the vaults because somehow the vaults weren't quite connected to the building, and they were on the timer was 50-some hours after the fact. We'll run over there when this is done, and I'll show you guys. We'll go home with the first load, and I'll show you. I'm probably not going to stay on here real long this afternoon. I do want to come back tonight, though, and I think we're going to play Long Dark tonight. I think I want to do a day one scenario in Long Dark. Because we haven't played in a while, and variety, as they say, is the spice of life. But yeah, we found this guy's portal up by Stargazers, and it was actually expired, decayed. I thought, well, let's jump around and maybe we'll be able to farm some of his other stuff. And as you can see, he doesn't have any more because I got rid of them all. But he had a purge base, and he had Stargazers, and he had something else that was for metal. Might have been the F5 area. Now I see where the spiders are coming from. Oh, that's just that spider cave. I'm not interested right now. But I got a funny feeling that there's a lot of good stuff here because there's a lot of boxes, and then there's a lot of special type boxes. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh, we need to go back up here. I don't see anything here that would indicate that we're going to find a lot of souls or blood, but it's possible. I think it's down over here. Yeah, like blood crystal specific box, blood crystal bench. So we may be able to find some of that type of stuff. Lots of other good loot in here, though. We've got This basic crafting area with the blacksmith's bench. Lots of boxes here. So we'll see what we find in these. On the inside, we've got, here's mining stuff. So we could get some raw materials. Lots of boxes here with armor and all of that good stuff. More boxes. It's not as populated as some of the other ones I've found, but it still looks pretty darn good. It still looks pretty good. All in 7 minutes. Maybe some gold in there. We're becoming extremely wealthy from decay farming. Yeah, like I said, we just set up a little outpost here with a whole bunch of storage. And now we're ready to raid. It's just going to be a few minutes. He was so scared he died just looking at me. Oh no, it's Jay. Like I said, I want to get through this raid. And then I'll probably take several hours because I think I'm going to go buy a pizza. I've got some good pizza that I want to try at home tonight. And then, yeah, maybe this afternoon, long dark for maybe many hours. But I didn't want to not bring this one because this looks pretty juicy as far as decay raids go. It's got a lot of boxes to it, and it looks like it's been here for a while. We'll see. We will see. And then before we cut out this afternoon, I'll show you guys the other one that we're looking at for tomorrow. And it's mostly just the vaults. So it wouldn't be one that I'd be like, oh, I got to stream that. But who knows what's in the vaults. There's like 6 or 7 vaults in this spot. And it could be real nice. He already gave me a bunch of stuff at the rest of his base. So we'll take whatever else we can get. I don't want anybody to be overly triggered, but I don't take everything when I do a decay farm. I take the stuff that's important. The building supplies. I take hard to get resources, armor scraps, that type of thing. Blood crystals, even though we don't need them, I'll take those. We'll kind of play it by ear. But I will leave a lot to despawn back into the ether. And I've got to believe at this point that just through these giant decay farms I've found, I've got to be one of the most wealthy players on this particular PvE server. Not that it matters when it comes to a PvE server, but yeah, we got stuff, lots of stuff. 4 minutes, and then let's just run up here and clear this area out, and that way we're kind of outside of render range. We'll just come up here and clear out the village. Oh, how cute. All the archers. You know, it's funny. This is the one up here I thought I was going to be looting. Let's come up here and just have a peek at it. Yeah, no. For whatever reason, because you go along here and you end up at F5. All the metal's right around the corner there. I was thinking this was that one, but now I'm realizing I was wrong. This one doesn't look as juicy, if you ask me. I bet there's still some good stuff in there, but it doesn't look nearly as good. It might, however, be worth it to set it up. We don't really need to go in the Sorcerer's Cave, so we've already done all of that. Should just be another couple of minutes now. We are looting and scooting. I love that it respawns the ragdoll effect on enemies that are downed. Like that one just did like a headstand dive or something right where we killed them. But they ragdolled again. It's hilarious. All right, we'll come up here and just look about for a minute and then we're heading back in. We've gotten quite proficient at this decay rating. I know what to look for. I know which ones are going to be decent, which ones are not. Like this one isn't going to be bad. It's just, I don't see as many boxes here, so I don't think it's going to be as juicy as the other ones that we've been looking at. That's probably in there where all the crafting stuff is actually at. But yeah, to get back home, we'll just go that way. Kind of the long way around, but not a big deal. Not run back down there too early. Let's not get overly zealous here. Yeah, it's one thing I don't, I know there's a little bit of lead time when we come into a stream like this, 10 minutes, 15, 20, like the last time it was like an hour where it was like, okay, we're going to have to just wait for it. And I know that could be a pain in the ass with the stream, but you don't want to just start mid-raid, right? Like, it seems kind of silly. All right. We should be able to loot it up now. Hopefully the timer has turned over to Decayed. But we got quite a bit of gold from this particular player at their purge base. Decayed. Let's go, baby. Get to work. Where shall we start? That's there, guys. Okay, who cares? All right, so we start with some iron. Some other various metals. Oops. Look, I don't care about obsidian or curry steel, but I do want gold and silver. By the time you can use this and you can effectively farm it, it's pointless. Let's see if there's raw materials in these boxes. Yeah, we'll take the rocks. And we'll take the... No, we'll just take it all. Ooh, brimstone, crystal. We'll take all of that as well. All right, let's go do our first drop off. Because I'm sure our inventory, even though we can carry 200 items, is still getting relatively full here. So let's not be silly about it. We want to get all the good loot. We got to bank when we need to. person looks pretty organized too, so that's kind of nice. We can stop there. All right. Yeah, the coal and stuff, that's just stuff we don't have to go back out and farm. Oh, I hate it when it does this. All right, so that's a whole box. Some of this stuff we may end up pitching, but like the brimstone and stuff, that's always good to keep. Like it's easy to farm, but why farm if you don't need to, right? Okay, get rid of that. And back we get. Sun's coming back up now. That's glorious. Bricks and hardened bricks. Of course, we'll take those. This may not be as juicy as we'd hoped. Oh, wow. Wow. Here we go. Take all the thralls. That's a decent hit on thralls. And I guess we'll go ahead and take the reinforcements as well. All right, I am interested in that one room. So let's go over here and see if that blood crystal chest has got a bunch of blood crystals in it. And the answer is no, it doesn't. Some golem parts, and we can either make those or find them. I'm not concerned with that. I've already got way too much resin. I don't even have anywhere to put it anymore. We'll take the explosive arrows. We'll leave everything else. I've got a entire box of star metal arrows up at the house. Might be time for another unload. Okay, you're ready to get any good weapons this time. Doesn't look like anything we're going to be interested in. I mean, active violence, that's not bad. I think we'll pass on the rest. Let's head up and bank again. If you get too greedy and you're full, you'll never make it back in time. Oh, sweet Jesus, why has it done this? I don't know why it does this sometimes. I didn't do any sorting on my inventory, but now it's sorted and it's shaded. I hate it when it does that. Lots and lots of thralls, though. right, let's get back out there and keep looting. Let's go do the armory area and see if we're going to get any scraps. Person doesn't have many of their thralls outfitted, so I don't know that I've got a lot of hope here, but we'll see. It's a whole box of oil. I was just saying I didn't have any of that, so let's take that. Oh, baby. And we get some scraps for Eldarium. That's a good hit for scraps. We'll take that. We will take that. Take some of this. I don't care about the silk or the ebony silk. That doesn't bother me much. We've got all the paddings we need, so I'm not concerned with that. We will take the twine because I've been collecting it. I wanted to see if I could get a whole box of twine put together. Nothing here we're interested in. Probably won't be here either. All right, let's see what homeboy's saving here. Oh my God, is that all? Wow. Okay. None that we're very interested in, though. Wouldn't mind finding a whole mess of skelly keys, too. That'd be great. Take the bone meal because I do want to start getting some compost production going. That's just a time saver. That's a lot of Zerkers. We'll take them. That's a lot of stuff we just don't have to do. We don't need the archers. I've got better archers available. We'll take the obelisk. We've already got like freaking 10 of these, so no on that. We'll take the sorcerer's skulls. Probably time to bank. Hey, let's see what's in the treasure chest first. Nothing. So we probably got his gold already, would be my guess. From the purge base. Still lots to look at, though. Let's drop off. Not that we really need the oil or anything, but it's nice to have around. Getting scraps keeps us out of Warmaker. God, I hate it when it does that. That is a lot of Zerkers that we don't have to spend time or effort on, which is great. All right, let's get back in there and see what else we can find. It is winding down a little bit, but all Simon's always in the way. We'll take the branches. Actually, let's just take it all. I mean, dry wood's one of the best things in the game as far as fuel goes. Wow. Don't really need anything here. Guess we'll take the feathers. We are starting to run low on things, though. Uh-oh, storm coming. Like a storm's coming. All right, we're looking for momentum. We're looking for predatory blade. Why does nobody use the predatory blade? I don't understand it. We'll take the free tiger's truncheons as well. No momentums. And no predatory blades. So it's... Look, I could take them all and then break them down for star metal, but that's not really necessary. Just extra trips and shit. Yep, that's definitely a storm rolling in hard. We'll go inside for a minute, just kind of see if that protects us. It may not. Yeah, it looks like it's going to. That's fine. We know there were some more benches over here that we could look at while we are in this storm. Ah, no bars. It's all just coins. I'll take the silver coins, I guess. I've got literally 5 boxes of gold coins, so we're not taking those. Here we go, skellies. We love the skelly keys. We need a green dragon head, so we'll take that. I think that's all we really need. I guess we'll take the commander's keys. We don't need them. We get some every time, so like it's not really one of those things you're like, oh yeah, commander's keys. Like you get them every time you do a purge. Must have all gone into that bag. Not a whole lot there. Good hit on the skelly keys, though. That's a lot. That's a lot of those. That's good stuff there. We'll take it. Just the oil, maybe. All right, storm has passed. Let's get back up and drop off again. And away we go. Yeah, those skelly keys will give us a shot at getting more momentums through whatever dungeon we choose to do. It could be Silver Mine, it could be Worm Makers. We only need like 2 or 3 more, and then we've got momentums for everybody at Purge Base. So, because we have been finding a few here and there, mostly in these Decay farm situations. Doesn't look like we're going to get one today, though. All right. Back to it. I would be interested to see if they have any blood or souls in their sacrificial benches. It's not that they're very difficult to make, it's just time consuming, really. We don't need the components. We've got over a box of components of warfare. So that's going to be a hard pass from me, dog. All right, let's find their sacrificial area, which was somewhere. Maybe over here? Yeah, there it is. Doesn't look like there's anything in it. Nah. Nah. Couple of blood. Seems like that's the hardest thing to find in bulk is those type of things and or like rebirth potions. Well, more free alchemy base. Can't really turn that down. A ton of dye. But nothing in bulk, so we're going to pass on that. Oh, here we go. There's some soul essences. That's not bad. Might as well take them. Here I said we were going to be a little picky, and here I am grabbing basically everything. This is kind of where we're starting to draw the line, though, because I don't need most of that shit. And I've got so much dragon powder and stuff like that, it's just ridiculous. We don't need any heals. And we don't need any other potions. All right, we're good there. Oof. Hey, demon blood. Let's just take all of that. I don't have a full box yet. We don't need the powder. But we'll take these things. Not a lot of tier 3 materials here. There's a means to make some, but not a lot. All right, so we got our skinning area over here. I doubt we're going to find anything we're really interested in, but let's go ahead and drop off just for the sake of space. I don't know. Like, I know some people frown on doing this, but God, this has been the most fun part of end game that I've found is decay farming. It is an excellent time. The planning, the keeping an eye out, like all of it. Ugh, come on with this. Wow. I don't know how much more loot's there, but we may have to add some more boxes. Holy crap. Off we go. All right. I doubt we're going to find much actually for us in the tannering area, but you never know. Probably be some tar or something like that. I'm just not all that interested. What do we have here? We just don't need any of that. We just don't. Yeah, we'll take seeds. I guess we'll take this so we can make more twine. Aloe's too easy to come by, so I'm not going to worry about cluttering up my inventory with that. Where was that tanning area at? Here? Yeah. Nah, it's free shit. It's not a lot of free shit, but it's free shit. I ain't gonna worry about Gossamer. I'm not gonna worry about those either because I've got so much of it sitting back at home. Leather, thick leather. Yeah, I'm not even worried about that. There wasn't much in the table itself. Nothing there of any consequence for us. I'll take the tar, because why not? Probably time to drop off again. Little bark. You know what? I can always grind this shit down. I don't need the dragon bone, though. We don't need that shit. That's the place over there. How do we get to there? Is there anything worth a shit here? The answer is no. Let's take out the wheel, then we'll drop off, and then I think we're about done. That's just a way to get up here. That's somebody else's base there. I don't remember seeing a camel. I'm okay. Let's drop. We're not going to be bringing everything back today. I'll do that on my time. There's no sense in wasting your guys' time. Watch me go back and forth and sorting, unless you guys are into that sort of thing and you find organization soothing like I do. How are we going to get the boxes just exactly right as the number goes? All right, let's go back in and see if there's anything else for us before we start demoing the building. I'm not worried about those religious altars. There are some boxes down here we didn't see. No, those are beds. I know over there is a kitchen. But I wouldn't think there'd be much there. I guess there could be some oils and things like that in here, but it doesn't look like much of anything there. We know that just goes up to a big fat nothing burger, I believe. Triple check that. Map room, yeah. God damn it, Thrall Simon. Yeah, we've pretty much cleaned this place out. Got what we wanted. That's pretty neatly done there. I wouldn't be too interested in foodstuffs. Let's see what they've got in the box, though. Nothing important. But yeah, I don't typically loot fridges. Because there's just usually, like, I'll show you, it's just pointless. Unless we wanted to get these eggs and then run them home real quick, which I don't care about any of those things. Nice of them to label them all. All right, tell you what, we will take these. Not that this is hard to come by either, but it's a pain in the ass. And he doesn't have any of the food that we like to eat, so this is fine. Oh, dear God. Thrall Simon, get the fuck out of my way. Lots of camels, a couple of bears. Like, yeah, I just don't do these things. So I think we're done here. We'll just make another pass. And then we'll start breaking everything. Because I do not see anything else that we would be all that interested in. Is there anything in your circle of power? Negative. There wasn't any souls or blood in these sacrificial stones, so I don't really care about breaking those down. We don't need pouches. Looks like it's mostly just religious stuff that's left. And everything should be relatively connected here. So let's see if we can just get it broken with removing the one thing. We'll come up here to do it, though. Liable to be a few loot bags left over. Probably mostly with that kitchen stuff. But we basically just got rid of everything. Yeah, like I said, it's mostly stuff we can't do anything with anyway. Religious altars, blah, blah, blah. Foodstuffs. That's about it. There you have it, guys. We just looted yet another really good spot. We got a lot of good shit. Whole lot of good shit. So let's go load up. And we'll take a load back to the house, and I'll show you what the next potential target is going to be. And we'll see if they've reset that timer. I already got them for half their base. I don't know how their base was on 2 different timers. But it was. It was weird. All right, let's get heading to home. We'll just run through this village and we'll have to go back and forth a few times to get everything from here back to the house, but that's part of doing this. You's gonna die. So are you. And both of yins. Hey. Earl Simon beat his ass. Quit playing with your food. And then he waits to get that one whack in. All right, let's get back around the corner here. It's going to take us a minute to get home, so let's get moving. And then we'll teleport up to where that other base is at, and we'll see if it's been reset. He ain't going to be real happy if he gets back in and resets that timer. Because most of his base is gone. He just has some vaults left. But yeah, this puts you up where all the big metals and stuff is at, so... Again, I think we're just going to run through mostly. It's still a little ways of a walk back to our place over at Sinners. The only food that we looted, we brought with us, so we can put it directly in the fridge, which was just some exotic flesh. It's nothing spectacular. I just don't tend to loot food unless it's the particular food that I like to eat. Yeah, baby. I'm becoming that for sure. It's like it's the best end game content that there is. That was a decent score. Like, we got quite a few skelly keys, got quite a few scraps, armor scraps. So I'm happy with that raid. But I'm not done. I want to show you guys the next one that's on my list. I don't think it's worthy of doing a whole ass stream for. Because it's literally just like 7 vaults. But, I mean, that doesn't mean I'm not going to hit it. The thing about this game, when you get all the loot you possibly want, it makes you want all of everybody else's loot as well. And that's kind of where we're at. So we're just running back down here to Sinners. We'll probably put this first load of stuff away, and then we will head up towards New Asagarth. And there's our vase on the corner, rendering in slowly. Still an unnamed base at this point. I don't want to just call it home. It's like West something Crest. Let's sort this shit out real quick. Let's first go over to the kitchen. Because we've got this crap here. No sense wasting it. Nice. And I have been collecting things like eggs and berries and shit like that, but I digress. We don't need to worry about that right now. I think I'm probably the only one on this server that's actually looking for Decay raids. I'm being honest. I don't think many others are. They can play however they want to, but I'm going to do whatever I want to. And again, I know some people think there's a morality issue when it comes to Decay rating, but you know what? That stuff's just going to disappear. So if it disappears and nobody gets to use it or have fun with it, then what's the point? You know what I mean? It won't take us too long to sort through this because we got our organization pretty good now as far as where we want to be putting stuff. I may not have another box. God damn it, they're all Simon. I don't know if our steel bars box is full or not. It might be. Probably is. So we'll have to set up another one of those. Yeah, I know, but that I feel like some people on PvE servers would say that it's shitty for people to be actively decay farming. And I think that it's shitty for people to come in and just reset timers and not play on the server. So if I see an opportunity to take their shit, I'm going to take their shit. They should have been more careful. And we're going to have to start another box. Let's go put the rocks in to make bricks, because we've already got a full box of rocks. we don't have a full box of bricks. The charcoal or the coal can go in the kitchen. That way I got something to run that fire with. Should have put that away first, but I forgot it was here. Go ahead and smelt those down. All right. Yeah, in my eyes, I'm just keeping more loot available. When my time comes, I expect somebody to loot me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to hurt my feelings. I'll body vault the stuff that's important. And if I ever want to come back to the server, I can. Like, it's not the end of the world that, that I'm going to lose my stuff. There's always more things to loot. Oh, no, we got to go downstairs to our treasury. Still don't know why it does this, but... All right, so it's just Brimmy and some other shit. My God. Okay. For now, let's stash these thralls until I can sort through them in a vault. I changed my base layout. Instead of having a tavern here, I now have a vault or a system of vaults because I'm going to go build a separate tavern somewhere else in the world. And see, others have told me that too. Others have told me that it's absolutely good for the health because it gets rid of a lot of like the foundations and stuff that would cause rendering issues and lag and that kind of stuff. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm here to do a service for the community. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I don't want anybody thinking, oh my gosh, you know, why is he doing it if it bothers him? It doesn't bother me that people may not like me because of it. If anybody needs anything on this server, all they have to do is ask, and I would happily give them whatever they need. Like, that's not a problem. I just find excitement from the actual chase of these raids. I think it's good fun. Because you don't know if anybody else is looking at it. You don't know if anybody else has planned. You don't know if they're going to come back on and reset their timer. Like, it's not stressful necessarily, but it's fun to try to plan one of these raids. And I've gotten pretty proficient at it thus far. Still a few things to put away. Then we'll run up there and I'll show you what else we're looking at. We'll just make this an all brimmy area. I really didn't need the black ice or the star metal. I may just pitch that. I've already got 2 boxes of black ice that I don't have any use for. Plus some that are in my smelters. We can do this. Yeah, I got some stuff. I've worked hard at it though. I've worked hard. I'm not ashamed. I don't know where we're going to put this fucking bark. I think this is a full thing too. Yeah, it's full. Jesus. Cheese and rice. Let's see if we needed any. Oh, we might need some in the kitchen because we loaded up the dehydrators to make dry berries. So we may need some in here. Yeah. There we go. Just don't need the star metal. I know that seems sacrilegious, but I've got so much, it's ridiculous. And I'm not done hitting people for their stuff yet either. I'm going to take you guys up to what we're looking at now. Come on, Thrall Simon. We're on a mission. If this was a PvP server, my base would have been overrun long ago. Make no mistake about that. There we go. We're going to go to North Aqueduct. All right, let's wait off the debuff. We're not in a hurry to get over there. I don't think this one is going to be worthy of a stream because I've already hit it. I thought I was going to get it all. This was yesterday. I went to work for a couple hours yesterday. We had to go and do some organization in the kitchen. And it was 47 minutes from popping when I left for work. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just come home and I'll check it. And it had popped. And I thought, okay, here we go. And I just started doing it. I didn't even think about streaming it. And somehow this guy had 2 different sets of timers in the same base. I don't know how that's possible, because you would think that you would have been in proximity close enough to reset both timers if you reset one of them. I don't know. I'll show you. It's weird. But the back half that's got all of the volts and stuff in it, it didn't pop. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's get up there. And I'm going to take his spot as soon as these thralls despawn. This is where I think I'm going to build my tavern. It's right up here on the water. And we'll probably put a little fishing village there and maybe a little inn. I don't know. Just some type of RP build that could be a lot of fun. Oh, all of his thralls are already gone. Wow. So they despawn within a day. So this is the spot I'm probably going to build in for my tavern. We got a small fight. Hey, stop that shit. Well, Simon, why are you playing like you're weak? Good Lord. All right, so these should spawn back in. So there was a whole ass base that went all the way up to around this area up here. And this was like the front end of a purge base. And then it went back and it had crafting areas, and there was like a tavern area down there on the water. And then in the back end, the same player had these that their thralls are now gone from. But when you look at this, it's still 35 hours until it's ready to pop. But the rest of the base went. It was all the same player. So I don't know how that's possible. Because all of that base, if they reset this timer, then that timer should have been close enough to reset. So I don't know how they got on this 2-timer system in one base. But I thought I was going to get to hit all of these damn vaults, and we didn't. But there is 8 vaults here that are definitely worthy of a look. You know, there could be nothing in them for all we know. But there could be everything in them. Yeah, see, this was part of the other base, and it's decayed. I don't know why there's just one little sprig of fire there, but that's the ship for Freya's quest. that his base was blocking. But we will probably come up here. Maybe that's what we'll do tonight. We'll come up here and build a tavern with a little fishing area back out here. I don't know, maybe. This is a pretty good spot for a tavern, if you ask me. But there are a few other bases that'll be coming up soonish. But from what I'm seeing, most of these people tend to come on and reset their timers. But see, that's the thing. Nobody has been. There's a reason why I'm getting all this loot. Is that it seems like I'm the only one on this server that's actually looking. Like, legitimately. And watching timers, and I'm on the timer when it goes. Like, if I'm going to hit a base, I'm on it when it goes. Unless something comes up like work or something like that. But, I mean, that's just, it has to be that way. But hang on, how long did we say that was going to be? Let's do the math now and let's figure out the exact time on them. Was it 35 hours on the vaults? That's going to put it pretty late tomorrow night. I'm really impressed that the thralls despawned in a day. I didn't think that would happen. I thought that would take a few days minimum. So it's 35 and a half hours. So 24 hours from right now will be 1 p.m. on Thursday. And then we're going to add 11 and a half. We're looking at 12:30 tomorrow night is when these pop. My time. That's Central Standard. Not sure where everybody else is at in the world, but that's, for my time, that's when it's going to pop. And I wouldn't have found the base we found today had it not been for him having a decayed portal up near Stargazers. Because his portal was already decayed, but his base was like 15 hours behind it. And now that base is no more. That base is now gone. We just looted it. I'm also kind of keeping an eye on this one over here, which is the clan community. I don't expect them to not reset their timer, though. But this looks juicy as shit. They've got stuff everywhere on this server. Yeah, they just reset theirs. It was down to about 100 yesterday. So they're actively coming in and either playing and or resetting the servers. Or resetting the timers. Let's go get some more shit. I wonder if that's still up. I wonder if this is still here. It is. Okay, we're going to go look at something here in a minute because this is really awkward. There's a in-world event that keeps spawning right here in front of my little portal. And I think the star metal is starting to take out this little portal, by the way. Because these were full. So I think somewhere, somehow, some way, the star metal meteorites are falling and beating the shit out of these foundations. I don't care if this goes away, but we probably need to pick a better spot for some other things. Now, the problem here is I don't see the way to get into this fucking thing. Oh, here we go. Anything good on him? Not really, no. But it was killing the spawn of those guys. It's like the second time in 3 days that's popped up. This is where that little portal was, which we may move our portal over to here just so it's safe. And we'll put a wheel or something here. But this is right where, because this is that guy's that we just raided. That was his thrall. That's how we found his main base, was through his own portal system, which is kind of genius. The spot that I want to build on desperately is this one right here. But again, I've never seen this player come in live, and their timers are always reset. But this looks like that is getting beat up. So I think we probably need to move this portal. We can do that at another time, though. Let's go back home and wait off the silliness that is the tainted debuff. I don't mind that there's a tainted debuff. I just think there should be a way around it. Like, there should be a potion I can make that says, no, that goes away. But there is no potion I can find that will get rid of that debuff. Yeah, but as far as being loaded, I don't think you guys have even seen the half of it yet. Like, these are all just my main basic supplies. These are just overflow and other things that I just didn't have room for on the other side. And I've still got room to give more here. Look at this. This is ridiculous. That's an entire box of the components of warfare. I checked it yesterday. It was at 105 hours, I think. So we're still keeping an eye. We're still keeping an eye on that one. Because, yeah, I would love to get rid of that asshole space. That's one that I do not for the loot. I do for the pleasure of getting rid of an asshole's spot. There's no reason for him to have put that there. He doesn't have a wheel in that spot. And there's no reason for him to put an archer that's going to kill the Zerker spawn. It's just a dick move. Now, if he has a base there and he's got a wheel, I've got no issue with it because he's obviously farm. That's where he goes to farm the Zerker. But to try to make it harder on everybody else on the server to get Zerkers out of there, which we don't need now. You didn't get to see it, but I just got a whole box of Zerkers, almost a whole box from this latest hit. We'll go back and grab more stuff. I guess we can do that real quick. I consider myself to be the... Okay, look. I've got a big base here. All right? My base is large. It sprawls all of this whole area and all the way down over just past that area. Plus down there is my little fishing hut. And then there's the arena area behind it where I do, for taming thralls and stuff. But I've still tried to refrain from keeping anything for pass through. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't blocked any spawns to where they're now mine. I haven't cut off any pathways that somebody could try to take. I've protected my shit by making sure it's all behind closed doors, because on 1520 I did have people that were trying to kite shit into my tavern, which was, again, asshole move. So I've just taken steps to protect my thralls and protect my shit by putting them behind doors. I don't think that's such a bad thing. But when people start blocking off commonly used pathways, and when people start trying to block others from being able to get to guaranteed spawns, it's trash. That's absolute trash. And I will call it trash. So I try to be the voice of justice, the voice of reason. All right, the taint is worn off. Let's let Mercedes here take care of us. And we'll run back down and... Well, and I think everybody should be courteous. Like, okay, so a good example. I'll show you this. As we go back up here, I'll show you. Because there's a good example of how you can build something that's in the way that's not in the way. And the guy that we just came through when we brought that first load of loot back, we're actually going to go that direction as soon as I get this to... So I can show you guys. Because there's a clear cut through on it. He didn't cut off the boss scorpion that's up there. He didn't take off any of the metal spawns. So it's like, okay, I can deal with how you've done this. And it's a big base. So there's ways to go about doing this without being an asshole. Yeah, I know, but I speak text. So like, I get it. You don't ever have to, I'm never going to call you out for bad spelling unless it's atrocious. Because I do that shit all the time. Where I start thinking about a word too much and I don't spell it right. So yeah, this is, and then that whole thing back there is still my base. So I've got a large base here. It's very large. But it's not in anybody's way. And I feel like if just everybody would do that, it would be okay. That guy with the Zerker spawn, that really grinds my gears. All right, so we're going to go back up and around and get to our little hut that's got our loot in it. And we'll grab another load of loot and bring it home. So this guy up here that's building this base, it's pretty. It's a really nice build. But when he first started doing it, I was like, son of a bitch, he's going to block everything off. And he didn't. He actually made it look nice, and you can pass right through. So I can't complain about this one. Even though it takes up a lot of the landscape, I can't complain about it. Because these are clear-cut pass-throughs. That he makes sure he didn't cut off anybody's route. And this I find acceptable. It's a nice build. We see the king scorpions right over there, so you don't want to get too close to that because that's a skelly key. I'm not sure why he put it there. The resources are more down this way. Being the metal and stuff is down this way, but to each their own. They can all build wherever they want for whatever reason they want. I just think it's a dick move to block things off that are for everybody. Yeah, it's a nice build. And I've got no problem complimenting people's builds. Like, I sometimes might say things like I question their logic behind the placement or that type of thing. But I mean, like, I'm not a great builder, like, by any stretch. I build okay. But there are people that make me look like Little Mary Sunshine when it comes to building in this game. On all kinds of different servers. Like when I first built my first castle on 1520, people were like, oh my God, that's incredible. It looks great. And I'm like, man, I've seen so much better builds, but thank you so much. You know, like, and I think it's just because it's one of the spot that I built in, it's one of the first that you'll see a big build wise on most servers if you get that spot. And I think it's one of the most useful spots in the game, period. Hands down. Just because of all the stuff that you can do right there around centers. There's Sinner's Refuge, which is where you can get all your crafters for everything you'll ever need. There's tons of hyenas. So you can, you know, get lots of tar. And then Brimstone's in Sinner's Refuge cage, or cave. Beat her up. right, there's our little hut down here. But then people wanted to start taking exception to it. I mean, I guess it's partially my fault on 1520. I tried to role play. I asked if anybody role played, and they all said, yeah, we'd love to role play. And so I decided I was going to be the tyrant. And the best anybody could do, instead of actually engaging in RP, they decided, well, we're just going to kite stuff to his tavern that was there for everybody, by the way. It was like an 8-tavern bar. And they started trying to kite everything into it. Hey. You're not supposed to come into my house. Not much of a house, but you know what I mean. Yeah, we got 170 scraps, 169 scraps. Plus we got 3 for Eldarium that we could melt down. God, this is going to take several trips because all these boxes are full. Was this the... Yeah, this is the beginning of the Zerkers. And then we got this many more over here. And we'll take what we can here, and we will head back. So another load or two probably, and then we'll be done with this raid. Yeah, I've got no less than 3 portals set up in that area. I've got my purge base, which is right on the edge of UC. And then I've got 1 to Silvermine, which is also my Sepamaru portal. And then I've also got 1 just outside of Warmaker. So I can pretty much triangulate anywhere in between there. What I like to do is I like to go to Silvermine, go inside Silvermine. Honestly, not even for the silver. I go for the stone. There is so much stone in there. Like, you can walk out of Silvermine with over 20 to 30K stone. That's a lot of bricks. But I understand why people would build in this general area. Like, over here would be a nice spot for an outpost. Because you would have just all of this metal. What, honey? You ran all that way to have your arms chopped off. What a dum-dum. And then what I usually do if I'm in Silvermine is I'll usually run through and take out the, I'll take out the Scorpion King. And then I'll run through and let my thrall kind of engage with the Scorpion Queen. And I will just pick up the 4 boxes that are at the back, the 4 legendaries, and see if I can get a momentum. And then we just usually leave. I think Silvermine's one of the quickest. I'm not going to call it easy. It's not difficult, but it's not hard. And it's not Warmakers where you've got the arena fight that's just, unless you're ready for it, man. Good Lord. I'm still working on that video for arena, or for Warmaker. I've made it 3 times now, and I haven't been happy with the way it came out any of those 3 times. The information is good, but I didn't like how it was presented the first time. I thought my pacing was a little off. And then the second time, I gave too much information. It was like a 26-minute video. I'm like, that's way too long. Like, that's asking for a lot on attention span. And the third time, it didn't have the flow that the others did as I tried to shorten it. So I'm still working on it. I'll get it figured out. We've got until May before Dune comes out, and I will be a day 1 Dune player, period. I doubt I see much Conan come when Dune Awakening releases. And content will be getting made from that as early as I can. once I figure out how I want to do it and the things that were actually in the game that there is to figure out and things that people might need help with, that's when I start making the videos. I don't just, I'm not like other people. I don't just go out there and be like, oh my God, it's a new game. Let's get out some type of fluff piece. Like, I like looking at hard numbers and looking at things that are interesting and maybe people are curious about, and kind of doing the hard math and that type of thing. I try to be helpful and try to be useful and not just put out content for the sake of putting out a video going, oh my God, guys, they did it. They did this update and it's amazing. And if it's not amazing, I'm never going to tell you it's amazing, because that's not how I operate. And I never will. And I know we brought home some dry wood. Jesus. Sheesh. We are loaded. I've already got 2 other full boxes of dry wood. The thralls are going to go in. Oh, wait. The thralls are going to go in the vault for now. We'll sort through them another time. I've already got a full box of iron reinforcement, so we're just storing some here for the time being. Oh my God. So you're telling me I now have 2 full boxes of steel reinforcements. We could go build whatever the F we want, man. This is great. This is great. Get this coal box started to fill up. We put the last coal over in the kitchen, so we've got that over there now. We also need to find an empty box for this oil, which may be harder than it sounds now, because I think we're full everywhere. Fuck. Why don't we just put it in here? I will keep that because we do want to start our production on compost. All this storage and it's just not enough. It just isn't enough. Wow, wow, wow. Wait a fucking minute here. How did this happen? How did this happen? I must have been very tired when I put that away. Or the game was just being wonk. Blood crystal should be over here someplace. There we go. Yeah, that's probably what happened. With something like that where it shows you a picture of what's in the box and then you click it. That's probably more likely what happened. That acts of violence. That's going to end up going into my box over in the room. These are the explosive arrows. We will never need to craft any more of those ever again. Go back upstairs, put those bricks away. Not that there's many of them, but make sure they go in the right places. Wow, look at all this shit. Sweet. God, that's a lot of stuff. Hey, we're finally going to have a full box of branches. Cool. I've been kind of working on that for a couple of days, just taking everybody's branches. I know that's so stupid, but fun. layered fur. Layered silk. Hardened leather. Twine was someplace. Kind of got started on that the other day too. Just had a bunch of grass laying around, so I was like, yeah, we'll make twine in a box. Because why the F not? What do we got left? Bone meal and a bunch of zerkers. A bit of wood. I think our wood box is full. It should be over here. Nope, not full. All right, let's go put away the thralls. And then there's some things we can put away. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're going all in. There's zero doubt we're going all in on Dune Awakening. And from what I've been talking with Shaitan and stuff, it looks pretty solid that it's going to be a pretty good clan that we're going to have, and like all the stuff and things are going to be great. Where did the maybe the Yeti was in a different box? Not that I need to put this guy in here, but we're going to. Oh, that's the Yeti guy. We didn't take the gorilla. We just took the Yeti. That's right. All right, let's start, I guess, with some of this. No, not raw ash. I did that backwards. All right. The sorting of inventory. How fun is this? Wait, bone meal is just making grubs by itself? Really? I didn't know that was a thing. All right, let's go upstairs to the bedroom. We get free obelisks, so if they bring that sorcerer event back, we've got a head start on that again. Not that we need anything from there, we've got it all. We had an axe of violence that we wanted to put away in our backup box. Again, we didn't get any momentums from this raid. We didn't get any predatory blades. How are more people not on predatory blade? Like, legitimately, I don't understand that. It kind of makes me sad that more people don't know that that's an awesome weapon. We got more frags someplace from that raid. I just don't remember where they're at now. I love our base. This base is so fun. What was I putting away next? We got some branches to put away. Figure out a spot for oil. We need to put away the scraps. That's just excellent on the scraps. And we'll go ahead and put that away, even though I know we need to melt it, but we'll put that there for now. Where are we going to put this fucking... Let's just put it here for now. So I can sort out some more storage solutions that make better sense anyway. Like, we don't need this much oil. We just don't. Raw ash. Oh, we should have put that away. The ash needs to go into one of the... We'll just put that in here. All right. One thing of branches, and then we can head back. Maybe we get it all this trip. I don't think so. I think it's 2 more trips. Then all the loot will be sorted. We picked up almost 100. Wow, it was what, 60 or 70 skelly keys, which is a lot of chances at getting a couple more momentums. But yeah, like the resources in this area are just great. There's plenty of thralls to be had in that cave. There's brimstone there. There's everything you need hyena-wise to make plenty of tar. So this is like Steelfire Central over here. Just as far as a main base goes, Sinner's Refuge is an excellent, excellent location. There's fishing nearby. You know, you're not going to get star metal. The only thing it doesn't really have in pretty close proximity is metal. You got to come up here to, I think it is this F5. Whatever the block is for this. Oh, wait, music. Hold on. Little lounge music today. We love it. We love it. Okay, back we go. But yeah, I think it's safe to say that when Dune comes out, you'll see me playing it a lot on stream, and there will be what I hope to be helpful tutorial videos very soon after launch. I'm not gonna rush it out and put out bad information. I want to make sure the stuff that I'm saying is correct. And I've done the science on it. So that's my goal. Let's run back here and get another giant pile of this crap. You know, it's weird too. Another thing that we don't really get looted very much is the Scales of Dagon from the underwater city. You would think that people had done that, but I get the feeling with this being a fairly light activity server that there's just not a lot of stuff left anymore. Like, I feel like the server is basically dead. And with our loot and gear and everything, we're basically reaching godlike potential. We've just out-farmed everybody on this server. And just wait for Dune, because I will do it again. I am a farming motherfucker. I don't mind putting in the time and the work. As soon as we get all this stuff back, maybe we'll run up to Gazers and we'll take a peek around up there to see if anybody else is getting near to Decay. And then I'm probably going to call it for a few hours. I got to go do some laundry, go take a shower. Might even have a little nap. And And then I think we're going to play some Long Dark tonight. I haven't played in a couple of months. Nothing against the game, nothing personal. Just I've been playing this and been more interested in this than anything else. But I think a day one scenario might be a good idea. Right, where were we? Lots and lots of loot. There's this. Oh, we only got 50. I thought we got more than that. Maybe there was some more in another box. Straw Simon, go over there. Damn. So it's one more trip. And then we can get rid of this little base and it's like it never happened. I may actually have to run out and pick up this pizza because I'm interested in having this pizza. But if I know my dad, he already went down and picked one up. Even after I told him I'd go down there and get it and pay for it and everything. I'm almost positive he went out this morning and got us pizza. Just a hunch. We tried it. It's like a how do I word this? It's like a designer pizza kitchen. So like it's not like your basic, you know, Papa John's, Pizza Hut, that kind of shit. It's like niche type pizza, and this one's called the Carnivore that I want him to try. Sausage, pepperoni, Canadian bacon. God, it's got everything on it. It's freaking delicious. Bacon. I didn't even know that it was as good as it is until Sunday when somebody bought a pizza for us because we got slammed. And nobody could really eat, so they bought a pizza, and I tried it, and man, it was really good. Thin crust, though, so I'm not sure how he's going to feel about that. And I'm not huge on thin crust pizza. I like a nice doughy pizza. With a good amount of sauce on it, too. Okay, he did. Yep, see, that's the King Scorpion. We could take him for another key if we wanted. I love that our food gives us both food and water. It's so cool. This is an interesting build. I'm sure there's a lot of really good crafting stuff inside of this one. Get our torch out. Through all of these damn raids, though, I'm really shocked that there just hasn't been predatory blades. Nobody's really farming Reach of the Red Mother for an agility archer and or their Decay's Voice for a strength archer. Those are the two best bows in the game, and they're actually not that hard to get. Decay's Voice is inside Warmaker, but it's not all the way inside Warmaker. Good loot there today, though. That was a decent hit. Not bad. Like I said, once you start getting a taste for loot, it's hard to let it go. I don't need any of it. I could literally just kind of do what everybody else in this server is doing, which is just reset my timers and call it a day. But I like actively trying. What do we do with all this wood now? Good Lord. Okay, we were able to get it in. Nice. Bark, I don't know. Did we start another bark box? I think we did. I don't really need bark in here, but we've got an empty box, so let's go ahead and start another one. Shaped wood is upstairs. That'll be our second box of this shit, too. And it's already full. Oh my God. Jay, stop looting this shit. You just don't need it at all. I don't have anywhere to put it. God's sake. All right, insulated wood. We didn't pick up a lot of that, but that's full box now too. Shit. I know what we can do. I know what we can do, at least for the short term. Well, that ain't gonna look very good. That's fine. We'll do that for the moment, though. I mean, you don't turn these things down. Like, we're never gonna need this much. But they're tier 3 building materials. Like, it saves me all the effort, especially the insulated wood. My God, it's pathetic how difficult it is to craft the insulated wood. And I don't know why it doesn't need to be that difficult. Dragon powder. We also want to craft up some of the fireworks before long and just see what they look like, because I got the recipes, but I've not tried that yet. Little twine. Fuck. We're just stacked, man. I think we put some black blood in the alchemy, not the alchemy bench, the Jesus Christ. This is just ridiculous. It's all just ridiculousness. This is now our second box, plus our place where we make alchemy base has quite a bit in it as well. And we spent some yesterday to make some oh shit, there's more demon blood. We spent some yesterday to make some more layered fur because we had an overflow of fur too. Just stuff all over the place. That's a full box. Got another ichor over here someplace. There we go. You never turn down ichor either. It's a pain in the ass to farm. was that corrupted stone? Yeah. Been collecting little bits of that as we can as well. Those souls and that blood we've got a spot for. There was more oil that I don't know where we're going to put that. Wait, we had glass that we were storing in here with crystal. Saw glass. Stack of glass. Where'd it go? There it is. Picked up a little freestone consolidant. Nothing wrong with that either. Let's go down to the alchemy bench. These water orbs in there. Those out, because those can go over here where we were going to craft stuff. If we ever need more gas arrows, which I highly doubt. I'm just shocked right now how much crap we actually have. This is more stuff than we had on 1520. And we had a lot on 1520. God, there's even more alchemy base. My God. I haven't crafted any of this stuff in forever. Once we started raid farming or decay farming, like all of that just kind of went away. Which is nice. Make sure our grass box is full, and if it is, we will just make some twine. It is. So let's just make 3K twine. Good enough for now. Keep working, keep working, keep working. That green dragon head can go down in the artisan table because we want to make that trophy eventually. We could have went and got it, but why? Why bother? Just craft that up. We'll put that on our other tower. I really wish you could make the undead dragon trophy. Would be kind of cool. I understand, but it'd still be kind of cool. All right, so that's going. We're going to go put the seeds just somewhere. Let's do that now. So much straight up bollocks, man. Come up here and put the souls away and the extra blood. These are great for rebirth potions. Didn't have a lot of sacrificial blood, but we got some. I just don't know what we're going to do with all that extra everything. All right, for now, we're just going to put these seeds in here. We'll sort through everything later. Wait, no. But because we didn't really have any, I thought, well, we can go ahead and take them. There we go. And then we'll put these seeds over here. Good God, man. Just stuff everywhere. We're making twine. This other crap, we can put that steel fire into the furnace for that. Sorry, I don't know. Maybe this is fun to watch. I know it needs to happen. Just to get it out of my inventory. There we go. All right. So this will be gone soon. We need to find a home for those 2 things of blood, a little more oil. Let's go over to our room. Oh, fuck. We still got to do the feathers, too. I haven't set up a spot for that yet. I haven't been taking the feathers. Just put the oil in here for now. All right, let's go. Put away the silver. Almost ready to go make that last trip. Almost. We will get there. Let's go to our treasury, and we can go put the green dragon head up as well. Treasury's downstairs. Silver coins go in here. Let's go upstairs and put away these truncheons. Good God. Have so much junk. Right, these are the 2 we carry. Nice, they're all good too. So we can actually put fittings on them. Wow. I don't think we're going to need any more of those anytime soon. Those commander keys are just a nothing burger. We do have to figure out this blood thing, because I don't know where it's going to go. Probably could have looked at the bench out there, which is where I think it probably should go. Wait a minute. No, you don't go in there. They carry that on us. You don't go in there either. So that's 90 skelly keys now. I think that's probably good for a while. The commander keys, I'm tempted to just pitch. Because we've got over 100. Yeah, let's just get rid of them. We don't need them. We simply don't need them. We just don't need these things either. Let's just not do dumb shit here. And then it should just be down to the grass that's currently crafting into twine in a very annoying way, but is what it is. Let's head back downstairs and see about putting this green dragon trophy up. Yeah, green dragon, red dragon. We kill them all. We don't discriminate. All right, let's go put back those cabinets for now. And then it's... Look, that's just going to take time with the twine. Put back the cabinets, and then we'll head over and pick up the last of the gear. It is kind of nice having it sorted. I won't lie. I wasn't going to do it, and I'm like, let's just get it done. It's not like it's that far away from home. Might as well just be done with it, get our little building out of there so nobody's like, oh, it was Clan Chowder that did it. Again, not that I care. It's all free game, man. When my timer goes, I hope somebody comes in and is ready to loot my shit because they are in for a lot. There's no way anybody's carrying all the shit out of my base. Just not happening. Maybe by the time we get back, all that twine will be crafted. I can only hope. Once we get it back, we get it all put away. I think I'm going to take a little break and come back tonight at some point with, I think we're going to play Long Dark tonight. I haven't played in a while. Would like to get back into it. It's a little more chill of a game than this, but there's still looting to be done. And we can improve gear, and day one scenarios are rough because your cooking levels are low, like all your levels are low. And you got to get out there and try to get your gear improved immediately so you can travel. And you want to set up a nice little base, and this will be my first time kind of doinking with the new based build mechanic or base design mechanic for Long Dark. So I'm interested. I just hadn't gotten back around to it. I've been so focused on Conan, I haven't been playing hardly anything else. I played a couple of games of Rocket League the other day and I instantly regretted it. I did do the expedition with No Man's Sky, and I looked at the new content, and it literally was like, here I go, and then 20 minutes later, I'm like, I'm done. There's just nothing to it. No substance. It's just all frills. And it's been that way for a long time. And people that want to defend the game, I'm sorry, but they're just wrong. They just haven't done enough at all. Like, there's no reason to be excited to go play the game. They give all this hype when it comes to all these updates and stuff, and then they're all just extremely lackluster. Hey. How did I miss that? Whatever. Moku the Smelly. We could have had him, but I don't want him. I just want to get our shit, get our little base out of the way here. So that it's like none of this ever happened. This morning there was a big ass base sitting here. Today, it's in my loot coffers. God, more fiber. All right, that's everything. Shall we take the long way home? We'll go around the other side. I just want to see what's actually left down here. I may not own it, but I can demolish it. Get it out of my effing way. All of these things will despawn in 24 hours anyway. We got all the loot out of here. And we're not going to be back to see it. So let's just let it go. Head on down the way and get back to the house, put all this shit away, and be in a good spot ready for the next one. I do love me some raiding, guys. I wish you could take people's thralls, but I kind of understand that. Well, free to use. Okay, well, how would you charge? Just curious. Yeah, this base is going to have a while on it. We'll go around. We'll have to go do some more dungeon doing at some point. If we don't do Long Dark tonight, we'll probably end up doing some dungeons on here. Stuff that we just haven't done yet. Not by any, you know, intentional design or nothing. We just haven't done them. We need to go do the undead dragon fight and a few others. And since we were passing by, we might as well pick up those eggs because we can use those to cook later. I think that's really all the nests. Oh shit, no, we got where I didn't want to go. I wanted to go this way. Oh, I thought there was a couple more nests over here. I guess I'm wrong. I've been wrong once or twice. Ah, there is one more over here. This might be the one that's got 4 eggs in it, too. Because there is one that's got 4 eggs. It is the one with 4 eggs. Good job, Thrall Simon. And I mean, we could jump across and pick up a few more eggs, I guess. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. We just dried out a bunch of berries yesterday, so we've got those ready. We just picked up a bunch of exotic flesh today, so we got extra of that ready. And just keep collecting the eggs, and we can just keep making our food, which is the exotic feast, or plus 15% strength weapon damage. Oh, you butthole. I hate that pause. That's our little fishing hut. God, we're still making twine. All right, that's the last of the loot. Let's get it home. I still want to do some more fun stuff here, but I haven't figured out exactly what I want to design it to look like. What's up, Patea? You just missed a pretty good loot raid. Not a bad one, anyway. All right, that's a fuckload of bone meal about to be made. And there'll be another one tomorrow night, probably. Tonight, we were just talking, I might be playing some Long Dark. I might go in and take a peek at a day one scenario. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I've played. I know, the devil's game. Jesus. Just fucking full everywhere. Everything. See what we can do with the rest of this tar. Oh, sweet. Yeah. We might go tonight and try that. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of want to do something different. I've been playing a lot of Conan lately. Not that I'm regretting that in any way, just a lot of Conan. And I didn't want to just pick it up as let's start where we were, because I can't. You know why I took a little break from it is because of what I did with the ropes, which was awesome. I now can't finish what I started because the developers didn't think anybody would be as stupid as I was and go collect all these climbing ropes. But oh, am I stupid enough for everybody? I'm sure I will. I just wanted to put it off for a while. I didn't mean to be away this long necessarily, but it's nothing that I was irritated with the game. I wasn't mad at the games. It was never that I wasn't going to come back to it. But irritated for sure. Wow, it won't let me put anything else in there. I don't have any more room for the tar. Jesus H. Mary, Mother of God, we are full of stuff. I don't have any more boxes out either. Fuck. Think we've got another thick leather box over here? Not that we need it. Oh God, there's just so much freaking grass still left. Oh shit. Eggs to the fridge. Emergency. I forgot I had them. One of them's about to be bad. Eggs in the fridge. There we go. We're collecting those slowly but surely. Let's My God. Wait. Good God. All this making into twine stuff. Sanity. We got some more fragments to put away. We'll probably just let the twine work. Like, I'm not going to empty my inventory for it. We'll just let it do what it's got to do. That's just a lot of grass. Figure out where I can put more. Damn it, Thrall Simon. All right. Might have room for some bark. We do. Sweet. All right. So all that grass will be gone. Eventually. Just continuing down my path of complete organization. I don't think I can fit any more shaped wood in here. I can't. Oh boy, that's not good. Can't fit any more of those in either. Wow, wow, wow. Just keep doing our thing here, I guess. Keep working on it until we can't work on it anymore. Keep our building supplies on us here so that we can make boxes and a small little thing for the next raid. These will end up in the tannery at some point, just not right now. I don't have any earthly idea where shaped wood's going to go. I just don't. Trying to clean up our inventory here a little bit. Just, we're done. We got it all put away and or crafting to, you know, get it done. But sometimes this is just the process you've got to use to get your inventory pretty much sorted. Again, shaped wood. I guess we can put it in the carpentry bench. For the time being, anyway. Oh no, let's put it in the artisan table. I can't even fit it all in there. Just throw it away. I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done fucking with it. All right, so yeah, the our twine is just gonna craft forever now. It's like 6K twine. 6 stacks of that shit to be done. And then I think that's about it, really. I gotta go check on a few things. I need to go do a little bit of laundry. Yeah, I will be. I'll be on one way or another later. I want it to be long dark. We'll see. But enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, it's a nice lunch break for you. I guess we could have put some of this grass in there, but we don't have enough meat right now anyway. And we need to put more planters and that kind of stuff, and probably one more compost thing. But I'm not all that into that right at the moment. Let's go put those cabinets back again. And then I think we're just gonna call it an afternoon. We did great. Like, that was a good hit today. Lots of good stuff. We got it all home. It's all put away now. And yeah, but I might be feeling a little nap. I think the dog wants to go lay down. She always wants to go lay down. That's just her. Oh, Bella. But all right, we're just going to let that roll, and then eventually we'll be able to put more stuff in the tanning table. But I can't right now. It's just too much. Too much. $14,500 more thick leathers. It's insanity. Those ever finish? Yeah, the layered fur is finished up. Okay, so that's good. We can put those away real quick. You know what we could do? We could take these and put them in here. But I don't think I want to. I want to just get the tar out of him. We'll put that layered fur away because that's an upper level resource that we want to make sure we're getting all of that we can. Not that we need any of that, because we already fought through the grind. We already made all of our sets of gear, not only for us, but for our thralls, for the purge base. We may occasionally want to make another set of gear if we decide we want another thrall, but don't need it. Like, just don't. So, yeah, I think we're going to do this. And I'm going to go to the end screen. Alrighty, boys and girls. That was another Decay farming extravaganza brought to you by yours truly and server 1513, who seemingly the bigger bases are seeming to go one by one now. And if you're watching for it, you can get some good stuff out of them. We picked up quite a few scraps there. It was 169 scraps. So we don't need to go back to War Makers for a while and do anything there. So, but until tonight, I'm going to go take a little break and figure out what's what. I may have to go pick up a pizza, which would be nice to kind of get out, actually, just to get out for a few minutes. But I will see you guys tonight at some point with probably some Long Dark. So until then, guys, thanks for watching.